The blue circle of thoughtfulness, your life. Yay!
Okay. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I will warn you ahead of time. It is storming where I am. And those of you that have seen me do classes, demos, and things like that before, you know that I live out on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And so storms control my internet. So just bear with us if I go down, but we're going to try to make sure this happens. Okay, so I'm sure y'all are curious about what in the world is baby Botox. I was a little bit too, and obviously Mary Kay does not have a product called baby Botox. But after hearing so much about it and listening to younger and younger people getting injectables and things like that, I decided to dive in and dig in and research, which I guess kind of makes me a nerd because the more I read, the more I wanted to research. It was very interesting to me. So, if you'll bear with me, because part of this, I will be kind of going through some ingredients and what they do and what products you can find with those in them. So, that may get a little long, and I am going to have to read my notes. And because I couldn't print it, I'm going to read off my iPad. But also just hang in here with me because at the end, I've got some things, just some even everyday tips that you can do to help with your skin and keeping it young and healthy. Okay, so let's start. Like I said, younger and younger people are looking to do some of these kind of things, but really in your teens and your 20s, you should concentrate on doing things to help maintain your healthy skin. Because really, in our 20s, we still have the skin we were born with. But it's gonna, what we do in those teens and 20s years determine what we're gonna have in our 30s and beyond. Um, so let's see. Because if you're paying all that money, okay, so going back, teens and 20s, you want to concentrate on maintaining your healthy skin, which starts with a good skincare routine. And if you're going to pay a bunch of money for injectables, but you're not doing things to maintain your skin, then you're throwing money away. Okay, so, oh, don't go away. I got to have my notes. Oh no, let's see. Give me just a second. There we go. 4 rules to warding off wrinkles. Okay, so this is just some things that you guys can do. Some of them are things I do, and then some of them were new to me that I was like, oh, I need to work on that. So, 4 rules to warding off wrinkles. The first one is to protect and repair. So, you want to use sunscreen every day and reapply often when you are out in the sun for long periods. Use a good skincare regimen, at least a cleanser and a moisturizer morning and night. So if you're not doing anything else, faithfully use a good cleanser, good moisturizer morning and night. Make healthy lifestyle choices. So you want to eat a healthy diet. You want to reduce sugar intake. Later, I'm going to tell you what sugar does to your skin. Stay hydrated. Lower alcohol consumption. Don't smoke. Exercise. Get plenty of rest and reduce stress. Number 3, you want to choose products by skin conditions. Find out the best products for your skin and any issues you are having instead of using whatever, because what works for your girlfriend may not be a product you need at all. And I do see this in my 19 years of Mary Kay. I see this a lot. Young girls who have a few pimples want to start with a full acne regimen, and it is a very strong ingredient, in those products. And so you don't want to start something before you need it, or something that you don't need at all. And that's just like, I do believe around 20, we want to start with our age fighting ingredients. But before that time, you just need the good cleanser, good moisturizer. You don't need the age fighting ingredients before that point in time. And so those ingredients are stronger. So you don't want to start too early. And you also, like I said, you want to use products that are specifically for your skin. If you have oily skin, if you have dry skin, sensitive skin. And so that's why it's just important to find out what are in different products and what you need, which is cool because if you have a Mary Kay girl, that's our job, to be your skincare kind of like your personal trainer, but we're your skincare personal trainer. Adjust crease causing habits. In case you didn't hear me, adjust crease causing habits. And in just a bit, I'm going to tell you what those crease causing habits, what some of them are. Okay. In our 30s, remember that's where I said it starts to get important. Our skin cell turnover and our collagen production begin to slow down, allowing wrinkles to begin to form. We have two different kinds of wrinkles: dynamic wrinkles that are caused by repeated facial movements. Those are those skin crease causing skin movements, and static wrinkles. They are caused by loss of gravity and elasticity. So we have two kinds of wrinkles. We have decreased production of natural oils, so our skin begins to dry out, and that makes it appear more wrinkled. Fat in the deeper layers of your skin diminish. I mean, we want the fat to diminish everywhere else, but maybe not in our face. And this causes loose, saggy skin and more pronounced lines and crevices. Fine smile lines begin to morph into prominent facial lines when our cheeks lose plumpness and do a slight plummet in middle age. Also, exposure to UV light and ultraviolet radiation causes early wrinkles. Okay, Botox. So we kind of all know Botox. Botox is known as botulinum. Botulinum. I hope I said that right. This blocks the nerve signals that tell your muscles to contract, which can give you a frozen or plastic expression. And so really it's a chemical going into your body, and it is telling those muscles to not do what they're supposed to do, not contract. Again, those crease causing, but it can make you look frozen face. And it is something you have to do every couple of months. So once you start, then you got to keep doing it. Baby Botox was started so people could combat the signs earlier and hopefully have less of the frozen face. But that's not guaranteed, because still it's something you're injecting in your body. So there's no guarantee at the results at what it's going to cause it to do. What does Baby Botox do? It aims to add volume to your face. Remember, we talked about we start to lose that volume, and that gives us saggy skin. And it smooths out fine lines and wrinkles. You may be able to go 4 or 5 months between treatments. Targeted areas are your crow's feet, your forehead wrinkles, your brow furrows, lip fillers, frown lines, neck, and jawline. Ideal candidates should have healthy skin. So again, if you're going to do all that and you're not using a regular good cleanser and moisturizer, you're throwing your money away. Several Mary Kay products can help you avoid Botox. The one product in our line that we call Baby Botox is our Voluform Lifting Serum. I'm going to tell you why. It is clinically shown to visibly lift skin and reduce the look of deep lines and wrinkles. It improves skin's elasticity and firmness. It tightens the appearance of sagging skin and gives facial contours a firmer look. It helps cheek, jawline, and neck appear firmer and more lifted. It includes Voluform Complex plus 2 new ingredients that support skin's natural collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. Voluform Advanced Lifting Serum, I'll show you. It's this little bottle here. Concentrates its action by reclaiming your triangle of youth. This triangle is your full cheeks, defined jawline, and taut neck, embodies youthfulness. But as skin ages, this area can become compromised. The cheeks can appear hollow, the jawline can start to sag, and crepiness can begin to show on the neck. Your best defense is the Voluform Advanced Lifting Serum. So remember what I said about the Baby Botox? It adds fullness. It smooths out the fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with elasticity. That is all the things that your lifting serum does. Now, if you're using the full repair set, this is part of it. If you're not, maybe you're younger and you're on our 3D set, you can still use this. You can add it in to that set. So Let's go over some other ingredients just so you know the different buzzwords in the market, things like that. 2 other ingredients that you need to fight aging and avoid Botox or to help maintain are sunscreen. So we kind of talked about this. To protect from damage, retinoids, the ultimate skin plumping and firming superheroes. If there's one product you buy, make it a retinoid. A daily sunscreen and nightly retinoid can actually prevent the need for injectables. After applying SPF for a year, participants in a study showed that skin texture, clarity, and hyperpigmentation improved up to 52%. That's just from using that SPS. I said that wrong. SPF. Sorry, you guys. Okay, what are retinoids? You're wondering. Retinoids are vitamin A derivatives that can increase collagen, the protein that makes up skin's supportive structure. Okay, so that supportive structure, that collagen, is that elastin that's helping to keep your skin firm and hold it in. This protein can lessen the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Vitamin A derivatives also increase the number of cells that make collagen, keeping it plump and firm. Okay, so that's important because over time, and I'll talk about that, we begin to lose that collagen and have less cell turnover. So the vitamin A derivative is going to help with that. And do know that it takes several weeks, so you do have to be patient. I find that you can see some difference right away, but be patient with your products. I mean, if you're in your 30s, it took a while to get your skin there. Okay, retinol improves acne and acne scarring, malted pigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, skin texture, skin tone and color, and skin's hydration level. Another important thing, because as we get older, we lose our hydration, and that adds to the wrinkles. Retinol is derived from vitamin A and is found in anti-aging products. Okay, and so this is not just Mary Kay information. Just so y'all know, I dug in and did a whole bunch of research to figure this out. Oh, look, and Tiffany is getting cool and showing y'all the products. Okay. So retinol is derived from vitamin A and is found in anti-aging products. Let's see, vitamin A has a molecular structure that's tiny enough to get into the lower layers of your skin, where it finds and boosts collagen and elastin, which is a protein that strengthens your skin's flexibility. So that's kind of telling you that vitamin A is smaller and really gets down into the skin to help with that. Products in the Mary Kay line that have this in it and help with this are our Repair Night Cream. And I am actually out of it because I've sold so many. So it's our Repair Night Cream, our deep wrinkle filler. So we call that Botox in a stick because you pat it into those lines to work to fill them in and plump them. And our Clinical Solutions Retinol, which is a pure retinol. So our night cream has an encapsulated retinol in it, but then we also have our Clinical Solutions that's a pure retinol. Other procedures you can have done, laser resurfacing, that targets discoloration, but it's going to cost you somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000, and micro needling. So collagen peptides help with reduction in eye area wrinkles and greater amounts of collagen and elastin. All right, so that's a picture of our pure retinol. Okay, another ingredient people throw around a lot, ask about hyaluronic acid, is an all-star skincare ingredient. Your go-to for retaining moisture and fighting off signs of aging, since plump, hydrated skin makes fine lines and wrinkles less visible. Over time, our body's stores of hyaluronic acid decline. So what your body actually has in it declines. That's why it's important to look for a product with that ingredient. Hyaluronic acid attracts and binds water molecules and increases the water content of our skin. So think of it kind of like a sponge. And so water that comes by, it's reaching out and grabbing it, and then that makes the sponge swell. So that's the plumpness, but it's keeping that moisture in. It absorbs more than 1,000 times its weight in water. Products that have this are deep wrinkle filler. So alpha hydroxy acids, also known as AHA. Okay, that's how I'm going to refer to them for the rest of this. Alpha hydroxy acids, AHA. It's glycolic, lactic, tartaric, and citric acids are the alpha hydroxy acids. These help with fine lines and wrinkles, irregular pigmentation. So if you have pregnancy masking, skin darkness, that kind of thing, that's your irregular pigmentation and age spots. The AHA, alpha hydroxy acids, may help shrink enlarged pores. And the product that has that the most in it is our AHA resurfacer. So that's a newer booster in our clinical solutions line. Glycolic acid. Next ingredient you hear a lot about, people talk about it. Glycolic acid. This AHA helps exfoliate your skin and boost collagen production. The proteins, collagen is the proteins that strengthen connective tissue. It not only helps clear your pores and smooth fine lines and wrinkles, but it can also help hydrate your skin. The exfoliating ingredient breaks apart the bonds connecting thousands of dead skin cells so that they can be released and plumper, fresher cells can take their place. So think about it. I mean, I guess I think about it like when your face peels and you've got all that dead skin on it. Okay, so that dead skin is here, it's in your face, and as we get older, it sits there longer. And so the glycolic acid is making it break apart. So we're kind of sloughing off and getting rid of those dead skin cells faster, which allows for fresher, plumper ones to come in and take their place, which is going to plump up, help with the collagen. Let's see. It enhances skin's own renewal process for a rejuvenated look. Creams and lotions with this ingredient often help with improving eczema. This was new to me. I did not know this. Creams and lotions with this ingredient, so that's the glycolic acid, often help with improving eczema. Cleansers with this ingredient can assist with blackheads. Products that we have in Mary Kay with this ingredient are our facial peel, so our Repair Radiance Facial Peel, our PHA and AHA resurfacer, which is our Clinical Solutions Booster. I got that one back here. I'll grab one of them. Yep. So it's our little boosters. Okay. Lactic acid. This AHA, remember we listed them all earlier, is produced in muscle cells and red blood cells. Products with these can help exfoliate your skin. So that would be our Clinical Solutions retinol. And y'all, with our retinol, it's just pure retinol. And I know that if you go to the dermatologist and get retinol, you just go home with retinol and you have the crazy peeling. So Mary Kay worked out an 8-week retinization process where you mix the retinol with a facial milk, and you use it once a week. And then you move to doing the retinol and then putting the facial milk over it. And you start with 2 times a week. And it is to slowly get you so your face doesn't just peel from top to bottom. But it will work to, I mean, and mine does. I'll have a couple spots that do peel and I can put the facial milk over it to calm it down. But it also kind of lets me know where it's working things out of my skin. But it's not that crazy, don't go anywhere peel. Okay, so let's go to the next ingredient, beta hydroxy acids. So this is a salicylic acid. Salicylic acid removes dead skin and can improve the texture and color of sun-damaged skin. If you're like me, I spent too much time at the beach growing up. It penetrates oil-laden hair follicles, openings, and as a result, also helps with acne, because y'all know acne is because those follicles get clogged, things like that. So it's going to help with that. Salicylic acid can also be less irritating than skincare products containing alpha hydroxy acid. So it just depends on what works for you. Products in the Mary Kay line that contain this are Clinical Solutions retinol. And it is a product that does a lot of things. If you're like, I need age spots, I need collagen, I need resurfacing, then the retinol is where you want to go. Our pink clay mask, our charcoal mask, and our botanicals cleansing gel. Okay, L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. This is the only form that you should look for in your skincare products. Okay, so that's important because a lot of companies are going to tout, oh, it's vitamin C, but you want a particular kind of vitamin C for it to be as potent as possible. With age and sun exposure, collagen synthesis in your skin decreases, leading to wrinkles. Vitamin C is the only antioxidant proven to stimulate the synthesis of collagen, minimizing fine lines, scars, and wrinkles. It may also improve the appearance of sun-damaged skin. Products that we have that in Mary Kay that have this in it are our replenishing serum C and E. So that's the vitamin C, is that C. Our retinol, our C plus resveratrol is one of our boosters, and our line reducer all have that vitamin C in there. Okay, hyaluronic acid. Skincare products containing this substance are often used with vitamin C products. Okay, so this is two products you can use together to assist in effective penetration. Hyaluronic acid is touted for its ability to reverse or stop aging. It's called the fountain of youth. It is a component of your body's connective tissues, and it is known to cushion and lubricate these tissues. As you age, however, forces of nature destroy hyaluronic acid. Poor diet and smoking can also affect your body's level of hyaluronic acid over time. Products that contain this: our repair, so our whole repair set that we've talked about, our deep wrinkle filler. Okay, next ingredient, niacinamide. Yep, I had to practice. Niacinamide. Vitamin B3 is a form, it's a form of vitamin B3 that helps build keratin and keep your skin firm and healthy. It can help retain moisture and stop skin flushing. If you have rosacea, face mask with this ingredient can help redness and swelling. Another thing I did not know for our ladies with rosacea. Products that we have with this in it are our moisture renewing gel mask, our clear proof moisturizer, our tone correcting serum, our miracle set, our ferulic acid and niacinamide brightener. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story about this one. So my husband, if he reaches up and scratches his face, it leaves giant red marks. Like it'll look like he's been clawed really hard, but it could just be that he's lightly touched his skin. So I've, been like, your skin looks thin. Like, what's going on? So I had him start on this product. Now, y'all, he is as faithful as he can be with the product, but I'm going to tell you, it's not every day. And probably it's more at night than daytime, or, like Sunday for church. The difference in his skin in a matter of like 2 or 3 weeks has been amazing. I have not noticed a deep red blood looking mark. His skin looks better. And this is, he uses the repair set, but this was the one product he's added in that has made a difference. Okay. Dimethicone is a silicone-based ingredient. It is the second most common ingredient in moisturizers. Some of this I'm telling you because it's just interesting. If you are dealing with dry skin, moisturizers with this ingredient can be beneficial, especially in the winter. This non-toxic ingredient can help with scar tissue and makes your skin feel incredibly soft. It can also help protect your hair against breakage and create a slick, smooth feeling in your follicles. This is why you will find this ingredient in hair products that help reduce frizzy and split ends. But it builds up quickly, so if you're using it in your hair, it can keep the water from penetrating to the root, so you got to clarify every week. Most of our moisturizers and products have this in it. So I didn't even try to list them all, but I thought it was interesting about the hair. So when you're looking at your hair products, make sure that ingredient is in there, but also make sure you're clarifying. Okay, what are things besides skincare that will help with the slowing the aging process? Anybody need to know? I wanted to know. Reduce sun exposure and exposure to ultraviolet light. Use sunscreen. But realize that walking to your mailbox, driving in your car are all exposures to the sun. So be proactive in stopping or reducing this. So wear your sunscreen in your makeup every day. I mean, because if you notice, probably if you have dark spots on your face, they are on the left side more than the right side. And that's because when you're driving your car, that is the side that is getting the most sun. In fact, in Mary Kay, they studied twins, and one drove a truck, and that left side had tons of sun damage. So wear your sunscreen. Exposure to cigarette smoke, smog, and car exhaust can damage the skin's barrier, leading to oxidative stress and premature aging. Detoxifying ingredients in skincare products can help battle this damage. Okay, so making sure you have skincare that detoxifies, y'all. It's so funny. If I go to the hospital or anything, I come home and use charcoal mask just in case icky things have gotten into my skin. It's probably stupid, but it works for me. Stop or limit repetitive movements. Okay, this is hard, really hard. I mean, I can watch these videos and see I lift my eyebrows because my husband taught us a long time ago that you look happier when you're speaking if you lift your eyebrows, but it's a repetitive motion. I think I'm just going to have those forehead wrinkles. So rubbing your eyes. This is why we tell you in Mary Kay, use your oil-free eye makeup remover, place your cotton pad over your eye, and then lightly swipe out and in. Don't do this. So rubbing your eyes stretches the skin and breaks down collagen and elastin. And you'll know if you look at older people, a lot of times they will start to get puffy eyes right here. And it is that elastin and collagen that has broken down and they're beginning to sag. So don't rub your eyes. Squinting at the sun. Wear sunglasses. At first, you will only see the lines when you are doing the action, but over time, the collagen breaks down and the wrinkles become deeper and more fixed. So wear your sunglasses. I love my sunglasses. Okay, this one's going to get me. Wearing contacts. Do you realize that not only do you stretch your eyelid, but you raise your eyebrows, which is a repetitive motion? You also raise your eyebrows when you're putting on mascara. What other times do you raise your eyebrows? Can you lessen it? We might have to have a group chat about that. Somebody's going to help me figure out how to put my contact in without lifting my eye up. I have been wearing it less because my eye's irritated all the time. Okay, listen, y'all. I have I don't know, learning this just really made me staring down at your device. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but my computer is on a little like a TV tray, but it's not a TV tray, it's a work stand. So my laptop sits on that work stand so that when I'm sitting here, I'm looking this way. But when we're looking at our phones like this, and we're looking at our computers like this, that is called tech neck. It is stretching the muscles and the skin because we're looking this way, so it's starting to stretch. So we need to all practice looking up. Sipping through a straw. If y'all are my customers, y'all know that, I don't know if it was last Christmas, I was given my cute little Cadillac cup with a straw. And then my husband gave me a big water jug with a straw. Maybe it's 2 Christmases ago. And I started noticing I'm like, what in the world? And then I realized, oh no, I broke my rule. I've been sipping out of a straw. Okay, so we'll just clean those glasses at the restaurant with something and go without the straw. Resting your face in your hands. How many times do you do this? Okay, your hands push your skin into creases, so it's kind of pushing your face up. into creases, and the pressure from your hands, so the weight, like where you're pushing in, can cause collagen and elastin to break down. So that's something to think about. Like, do you press? I know sometimes when I get frustrated or tired, I shove my face into my hands. Okay. Chewing gum. Chewing gum requires muscle overactivity in the cheeks, causes collagen to break down, and skin to lose elasticity. Chewing gum. And remember, we talked about that triangle of youth starts with those plump cheeks, and that's where we start losing the fat pads and the collagen. So chewing gum is a problem. Your sleep positions. So use a silk pillowcase, and I knew this even for your hair, because the pillowcase helps your hair slide so it doesn't like give you more split ends and it doesn't like frizz it up. But it's also good for your face. And then try sleeping on your back. I'm working on this. At one time, I trained myself maybe a year ago to do it, and then I didn't. I got sick or something, and I went right back to my side. I find that if you prop a bunch of pillows up under your back and neck, and then put I would roll up a towel and stick it under my neck, and that kind of helped hold me. Because ideally, you want to be on your back. Not only does sleeping on your side cause your skin to crease and be pressed and stretched that way, but sleeping on your stomach can also increase the puffiness around your eyes because fluid around them can't drain in this position. I had no idea. But if you're face down, head in a pillow on your stomach, it causes fluid to build up around your eyes because it cannot drain, and that's going to give you puffy eyes. Getting enough sleep. Beauty sleep is a real thing, and it's needed because this is when your skin repairs and renews itself. Oh, I'm going to run out of time. Diet and exercise. A diet high in fat and processed food affects your skin texture, skin tone, and can cause breakouts. Eating too much sugar, excess sugar intake can result in the formation of advanced glycation end products, harmful compounds that are formed when protein or fat combine with sugar in the bloodstream. These compounds can damage collagen and elastin. Okay, see, I just thought we needed to eat better to lose weight, but now we need it for our skin. Okay, so these compounds can damage collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles and saggy skin. Not exercising means you're missing out on the various ways exercise helps the skin by delivering oxygen to the skin, boosting collagen production, and promoting new skin cells. Okay, skincare routine. We already covered that. As you age, your skin becomes more dry, sensitive, easily irritated than when you were younger. Keeping a consistent skincare regimen can help maintain your skin's healthy glow. Cleanse and moisturize 2 times a day. Wear sunscreen. Add a topical retinoid to help maintain your skin tone. Take daily vitamins A, C, D3, and E, minerals, essential fatty acids, and amino acids. Take a holistic approach to overall health and well-being by eating a healthy and balanced diet, drinking plenty of water, exercising regularly, and taking steps to manage stress and support your mental health. Okay, so I have one more thing to cover real quick, and it's age-fighting foods. But if you have questions, I'm pretty sure Tiffany can see the questions and ask them. I don't know if I will know the answers.
I'm here and I've got the comments up. So if you've got questions, make sure you just post in the comments and I will feed them over to Monica.
Okay, so our last thing is age-fighting foods. Y'all know I have crazy food allergies, so I'm always researching food anyway. So age-fighting foods. These are the foods that when you're eating them, they help with the age-fighting process. Split peas. You're going to be able to tell what I don't like. Walnuts.
Ooh, yeah.
Vegetable protein. Carrots. Sardines. Snails. Coconut. Now, I do like our coconut water mask. Sauerkraut, kefir, kimchi. I think I'm saying that right. Sweet potatoes, wine. Okay, but keep in mind, we talked about not excessive. Same thing, chocolate, which would be your dark chocolate, but also in small amounts. Pomegranate, salmon, blueberries, spinach, grapes, avocados, chia seeds. Did I say that right? Isn't it chia seeds? Broccoli, garlic, parsley, hemp seeds, flaxseed. I'm not sure what we're going to do with all these seeds. Plums, cantaloupe, tea, almonds, sunflower seeds, bell peppers, maca. I'm going to have to look that one up because I don't know what that is. Turmeric. I have started using that to season, especially with my sweet potatoes. Bone broth, Brazil nuts, mackerel, oranges, raspberries, tomatoes, watercress, eggs, watermelons, kombucha, kiwi, miso soup, yogurt, beets, oatmeal, and water. So there you go.
Good list. There's some things that were eyebrow raising. They were wrinkle causing.
Yes, they were all things. Yeah, there were definitely, when I started that list, I was like, oh, but I did find quite a few things that I do enjoy. So that was good. So I know that when I'm eating my fruits and veggies, that I'm getting some age-fighting benefits all around.
Some of those foods that you listed are also good for ladies in balancing their hormones. So, like, you get the best of all the worlds there. So, very good stuff.
Absolutely. Okay, do we have any questions from our crazy baby Botox? What is it? What do we need?
No, nobody has asked any questions that y'all can just post them in the comments. No matter which group you're in, they'll come over to us over here in the StreamYard. We'll be able to see them and get your questions answered. So we do have a couple of viewers. So if y'all are watching and you got any questions for Monica on how to avoid aging without getting needles stuck in your face,
yes.
Then
and here's the thing too, comment just what maybe you learned something tonight that you didn't know, because we can do some little drawing giveaways from our comments so we know who's here with us. So just tell what you learned.
So this one is from Facebook user. So if you click on that little StreamYard button and the video link and tell StreamYard and Facebook that they can share your name, then I'll tell us. Otherwise, we just know it's the Facebook user. But someone said thanks for the great information.
Yay.
Yay. We love that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I started researching, I think I spent an entire day because I just got sucked in looking at all this stuff.
Yes. Well, I did not know that baby Botox was a thing. And so when you first said it to me, I was like, what is that? So I was excited and fascinating to learn. And I know we just have the greatest products ever. So I love seeing the ladies who have been in the company for so very many years and just how amazing their skin looks. I just think that is such a testament right there. And they're not having needles stuck in their faces.
Well, and that my husband uses the same skincare I do and not the men's. Because after going to the first Mary Kay conference with me, and he's like, okay, some of those, because the Nationals debut at 65. They debut out kind of retirement ceremony, and so they'd be standing there with their husband, and he's like, one, most of those women don't even look close to 65, and their husbands look about 20 years older. He's like, I am not going to be the creepy old man that looks like your dad instead of your husband. He's like, so I don't want the men's product. I'm going to use whatever you're putting on your face, I'm putting on mine.
I love that. I love that. So my husband looks he looks amazing, but he does not look his age. And people will say all the time, they'll ask him all the time what his secret is, and he always says his secret is Jesus and Mary Kay.
Well, forever, which people will like, they don't know that the kids are our kids because they look too old. And so when Danny would go places with Mary Coker, they would kind of assume that he was just an older boyfriend or a husband or whatever. And then they always assume that he's Daniel's big brother. until he grew his beard, and it is gray. You know, it's kind of calico. It's got part gray in it. Well, the kids love the beard. I've had to get used to the beard. I am not a beard girl. That's never been. I like the smooth or the little 5 o'clock shadow. I've had to, it's grown on me. But the kids have just been absolutely, because he now looks a little older and
Like their dad.
yes.
Yes. I love it. Well, we have the best skincare ever. So it is so good. And I would just encourage those of you, go, we're in 4 different groups right now. So if you're watching, just know that your consultant loves you. Mary Kay makes sure that we are so educated that on our products, that we know when is a good time for you to advance up, when is a new thing needs to be added to your regimen, and then of course, we like to stay just really up to date on all of the latest things. So just like how Monica just shared with you, like we had really young people going and having that. And I know I keep saying needle stuck in your face, but I mean, to me, I'm like, I don't even like to get a shot, much less, and that's for, like I really need it if I'm getting a shot. So I can't even think about, whew, and then not to be able to move my face because, I'm in a group and they laugh at me all the time and they say I should never play poker because my face will tell the whole story real fast. I can't imagine.
Well, and in my 19 years, I've seen some procedures go wrong. And so that's the thing. When you inject anything in your body, there is no guarantee 100% that it's going to do. That's just like the lip fillers and the lip flips and things like that that people have done. It's like, okay, we're going to do this, but there's no guarantee that it's going to look the way you think it is. Like it can make your lip look way large. It can last for a lot longer. It can change the shape of your mouth. So yeah,
So we
that's
just,
more my thing. I
yeah,
don't want to take the chance of something I don't know.
yeah, we'll just stick with what the Lord gave us and be good stewards of it, and we'll all be happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much. You did such a fantastic job. Y'all, I'm going to post some information in each of the groups about the products that Monica talked about. So just be watching for that. And if you have questions, please reach out to your consultant. We want to get your questions answered. And if you think it's time to maybe add a product, or if you're seeing something that you're not liking and you want to talk to us about what we might have to rectify that, we're happy to do that also.
And I know I've listed a lot of things. That doesn't mean that you need all the things. Because a lot of times, depending on what you need, it may be one product that will work on that, maybe two, that kind of thing. And so that's part of what our job is to figure out what do you most need. And let's start, with 1 or 2 things and figure out where you need to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All righty. Well, I just checked. No new questions. And it was Denise that said, thanks for the great information. She's so awesome. So thank you so much again. And we will say good night to everyone. Give me one moment.
All right.